Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out the Behringer U-PHORIA UM2 audio interface. Right now, this is basically the cheapest audio interface you can buy to get started with recording. For up-to-date information on this audio interface, check out the link in the video description down below. Let's start off with the features of this audio interface. As one of the simplest audio interfaces available, there's not really much to cover here. We have one combination XLR line input on the front with a preamp and a level knob on top. The interface does have a phantom power switch on the back you can use with the condenser microphones and a phantom power light on the front to tell us when that's on. The microphone preamp in this interface will work alright for sensitive microphones with a high output like a condenser microphone. The noise level does start to increase quite a bit when pushed, so there can be some noise when working with dynamic microphones. Next up, we have an instrument level input which can be used to record direct guitar and bass. This actually opens up a lot of possibilities for this interface since we can use it to practice guitar with amp simulation software, or we can record direct and apply amp simulation plugins in our digital audio workstation. Like the microphone input, the instrument input also has a level knob on the top of the interface. The front of the interface also has the headphone output. The headphone amp in this interface is surprisingly powerful considering this unit doesn't have an external power supply and uses power over USB. The headphone output is clean, and I find it to be a nice step up compared to the built-in headphone outputs on laptops and desktops. The back of the UM2 has unbalanced RCA outputs for connecting to monitor speakers or a stereo system if you choose to use those instead of headphones. It is possible to output to both the speakers and the headphones at the same time, but the output levels are controlled by the same knob on the top. This interface allows recording at 44.1 and 48 kHz as our sample rate. This isn't as good as some of the higher end interfaces which can do up to 96 kHz or 192 kHz, but most people likely won't have any issue with this. The one thing I don't like is it's limited to 16-bit recording instead of 24-bit, which isn't quite as good for recording at lower levels and reducing noise. With this interface being so cheap, it looks like a lot of the costs were cut on the build quality. Many audio interfaces are made out of metal for more durability, but the UM2 is entirely plastic. The connectors feel solid enough, but I'm not sure if they'll survive long-term use. Overall, I think the interface is fine for home use if it will be permanently left set up on a desk, but it won't last long if it's being constantly taken from place to place for different recordings without proper protection. So should you get this audio interface? Obviously, the Behringer UM2 isn't going to be for everyone. With only one input, it's not possible to do any sort of stereo recordings with this interface, so that eliminates most acoustic guitar recordings and pretty much anything you would do with drums. It is good for people who need a cheap way to connect audio equipment to their computer or just better sound quality through their headphones and speakers. It's also great for recording voice for videos or recording direct instruments like electric guitar and bass, so if that's all you need it for, then the UM2 is a really good deal without paying for extra features that you won't use. Thanks for checking out this video on the Behringer UM2 audio interface. To get one of these audio interfaces for yourself, check out the link in the video description down below. While you're at it, you can also like the video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon to get notifications whenever a new video is released.